Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Jack Stocken's Improver class. I think my cat has been playing around with my computer again, so apologies for that. It's going to be a great class. It's a big class, which is always lots of fun, and I'm sure Jack will have a very challenging subject for you. So, welcome to anyone who's new. It's always good to see new people. And a warm welcome to anyone who can't be here, but will hopefully joining us later on replay. So without further ado, I'll welcome your fabulous teacher down. So here we go.
Morning.
Hello, Jack.
Nice to have you. Yes, nice to have you back, Franny. You had a good cruise?
I did. I've had to apologise because I've had Gloria the cat fiddling with the computer.
Naughty Gloria, yes.
Well, I might have to send her off to, where are you, Harrogate?
Harrogate, yes.
With no return to sender.
Oh, that's not nice. I do like cats, though. But they're not allowed in my apartment here.
Oh, so what have we got today, Jack?
Well, it's one of the most exciting days in the Bridge Teaching Month. It's when we do a live BBO tournament, Franny.
Oh, fabulous.
So, yes, always looking forward to that. Very instructive, very live, very appropriate. So looking forward to that.
Class too, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's a big class.
Yes, good attendance just before Easter.
Oh, of course.
Patricia's asking, how was your trip? Did you have nice weather?
Absolutely beautiful weather, perfect. Lots of swimming and a spa and lots of eating and having just lots of shopping too. One of my favourite things.
And you played bridge as well?
Yes, they had a bridge teacher, Malcolm something or other,
right.
And he was he got on in Sydney with his partner, and he was very keen to keep going all the way to Southampton.
Good.
Exactly. But I got off in Hong Kong. That was enough. Anyhow, well, I'll disappear.
Good to have you back, Franny. The students have been behaving themselves over the last 4 weeks or so.
Oh, they've probably improved unbelievably out of sight.
They have improved, and some of them should actually probably are ready to join the Monday morning class at 9:30. That's a bit tedious, but of course they get that included in their subscription. Right, Franny, well, shall we get going?
Exactly. So I'll see you a bit later.
I'll see you on the other side. Nice to see you again. Right, team, here we go. So let's just see what we do. Well, for those who want to play in the ACL tournament, you can only play it in the UK, the ACL one. It's free 8 boards. So you literally go onto tournaments, competitive here, look. Free tournaments. And it's normally the first one. There we go, look. Free ACL individual day long. You play 8 boards against robots. Let's click on the play button there. It's the easiest thing to get on to. And we're ready. Let's go. Let's say we have a nice easy one, shall we? Interesting. So what should we do with this one here, everyone? One no trump is 12 to 14. You can always click on the bid to click on the bid to see what the range is or what the bid means. So what do we bid here? Partners open, 1 no trump. Well, it looks like a transfer to me, doesn't it? I'll alert it. How can I alert it? 2 hearts. Oh, they've alerted for us. 2 spades. What's our rebid now, everyone? With 13 points. And good morning to those watching in replay as well. This will still be a very useful exercise. You can be pressing the pause button quite a lot. And generally a good idea to press the pause button before the bidding. And also definitely before the play, see how you would play the hand. You could bid 3 clubs here. I mean, it would show 5 spades and 4 clubs. I don't really see much point. Interesting, though. Some of you are bidding 3 spades. That would only be an invitational bid. Partner could pass. 3 no trumps no. That's wrong. That would show a 5-card suit. I've given you a few get out jail frees. Would you like to change your mind again? But no, 3 spades is wrong. That would show 10 or 11 points. 6 spades, but inviting game. Partner could pass. That'd be an invitation, showing around 10, 11 points, 6 cards. 3 no trump would show a 5-card spade suit, giving partner the choice. But with a 6-card suit and game points, you must jump to 4 spades here. So we've already learned something. And they're leading a heart. Well, that's a nice friendly lead for us. Counting losers, 2 club losers, maybe a spade. We might be able to get some clubs away on the diamonds. So that's my thought process. Really, though, first things first, we're definitely going to, I say definitely going to draw trumps. We could create a void in dummy and clubs, but there's no real need to, because the hearts and the diamonds will provide discards for those losing clubs. So let's go up with the queen. He's helpfully playing the king on us there. We take it with the ace. Okay, well, that's good news. So it means, of course, one of the clubs can go away. We're probably going to end up with 2 club losers, but I think we should draw trumps first, don't you? Slight entry problem, actually, to dummy. Yeah, there is a slight entry problem, isn't there? That is worthy of thought, especially if trumps are 3-1. Yeah. That is a problem, possibly. So let's take our time, actually, because never play too quickly at trick 1. It's all very well to draw out the trumps, but it could be 3-1, and we've really got no entries back to dummy, have we? Yeah, well, we are going to play the ace-king eater, but if trumps are 3-1, then we're kind of blocked from the dummy. I think we need to unblock the diamonds. Good idea to the king. And we're going to unblock the heart. Okay. Good. Now, what do you think we do? Do we draw trumps, or do we, as Andrew suggested, void the clubs? This is trickier than it seems, this contract. Well, if we draw trumps and they're 3-1, we can't ever get to dummy. Actually, if trumps are 2-2, this hand's easy peasy. Yeah, we get the full 2-2, and we can get to dummy with a jack of spades and discard 2 losing clubs on the 10 of hearts and the ace of diamonds. But if clubs are 3-1, which is more likely, by the way, that's more like 52%. Yeah, 2-2 is probably about 40%, 42%. So I think we definitely need to play clubs here. I don't particularly want to, but we have to. Okay, they take their 2 club winners. We're going to lose 2 clubs, whatever. Now we should rough high just in case. Let's play our ace of diamonds, getting rid of that losing club because it's our last chance to be in dummy. Oh, he's roughed it. That was really mean. Perhaps we should have played the 10 of hearts. Never mind, we're probably still going to make. Let's rough high with the 10 of spades. That was a slight mistake by us, actually, probably. We should have played the 10 of hearts, I think, because it was less likely they're going to run out of hearts and diamonds. So that was a small mistake by us. It's a joint effort. Luckily, though, for us, and this was lucky for our group because we are playing as a team, that hasn't cost us a trick because he was roughing with a winner when he roughed in with a diamond. We were always going to lose a trump trick. So it hasn't cost us a trick. We've made the rest. We're going to do reasonably well here, I think. And we draw the last. Yeah, the trumps are winners. We just claim. Very interesting hand to start off with, wasn't it? Interesting in the bidding, how we should have jumped to 4 spades. Let's just look at the history there, because we don't want to run on too quickly. Hasn't come up just yet. There it is. So what do you think about that, everyone? I think we did rather well to make 4 spades. But we probably did slightly better. 71, yeah, we were going to score well for that, because if you just play the ace, king of spades and draw trumps, you can't get to dummy. And you lose lots of clubs. It would have been a nightmare. So we did well. The key points of that hand, everyone, well done for suggesting it, was play the king, unblock the king of diamonds first, unblock the jack of hearts, and then create the club void. Yeah? If you'd have just drawn trumps here, with them being 3-1, you'd have never been able to get to dummy. And you'd have gone 2 or 3 down, probably. So really, that was a hand I'm definitely going to give you in replay, because it was really interesting. If you could play out yourselves to see if you can make 4 spades. I imagine many would have gone 1 or 2 down. And just remembering that 3-1 is actually more likely than 2-2, by about 10%. Although with that combination, you do play for the drop by playing the ace king. And we made one tiny mistake between us, actually. We'd have done slightly better playing the 10 of hearts and not a diamond to discard the losing club, just because it would be less likely that someone had run out of hearts than diamonds. We're a bit unlucky. Why didn't they lead the singleton diamond, by the way? Because they weren't on lead, yes. That's a good reason. Right, let's have a look at this. 18 points. It's 1 club. 2 spades. 4 spades. Oh my goodness. What do we do? 2 spades is a weak jump over call. 4 spades is bidding to the level of the fit. I don't think we can let this go unpunished, should we? East is a passed hand. North might well have 7 or 8 points. I'm between pass and double, Phil H. Pass could easily be right here. You know, they could be making 4 spades if they've got something in hearts. But I think we should double. I do, because they might have stolen our contract. But I'm not all that happy with it. I must just say, we haven't got actually much defence. If East and West have got a singleton club, we might only have 3 defensive tricks. But I think we can run a little something from partner. So well done for doubling. Oh, partner's bid 5 clubs. Okay. Well, that would really be, you know, is it takeout double? Is it penalty? I mean, it's mainly for takeout, but they could have left it in, couldn't they? This is a very interesting hand. Ooh, well done, partner, for bidding 5 clubs. It looks as though, it looks to me as though 4 spades would be making here. Possibly. We'll find out in due course. Have we got any chance of making? Ooh. That's lucky we didn't get a heart lead, everyone. We could make 5 clubs here. In fact, no. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Because the losing heart can go away on the diamonds. I think we're going to make 5 clubs. Heart lead would have been a disaster. We'd have been 1 down. But, you know, clearly they're right to lead their space. So let's not mess this up. Definitely draw trumps. Like that. Just trying to see how we can mess this up. I don't think we can, really. King of clubs draws the last trump. And now we simply play out the diamonds. Remember not to play the king or the queen, the lower card from the longest holding. Yeah, so if we're playing diamonds from dummy, we play the ace followed by the jack, wouldn't we? Higher card from shorter holding. Well, the double was kind of mainly for takeout there, Andrew, you know, actually, my double of 4 spades. I say mainly for takeout, you know, it's kind of penalty orientated, I'd say it's mainly for penalty, but partners, you know, did right to bid 5 clubs with no defense. Anyway, let's press on. We're playing out the diamonds. Try not to make a mistake as we go. We've drawn trumps, haven't we? And crucially, that losing heart goes away. And we just lose 2 hearts, that's right. We'll give them their 2 heart winner, shall we? And we claim last few. 600. Well, it was very important for us to make game there. Should we just have a look at it? So well done, my partner. It was clear for my partner to bid 5 clubs, really. Very little defence to 4 spades. 4 spades, well, you say clear. We were lucky to make 5 clubs. It should be 1 down on the heart. They're never going to lead a heart. I think, honestly, I'd have left the double in, I think, with the north hand. Great score, Sean. Yeah, we were very lucky. You know, 4 spades actually would be going 1 down. 2 down. Sorry, 1 down. We take 3 diamond winners. Oh, the ace of spades and the club. 4 spades doubled would have been 2 down, which would have given us 300, by the way. In all honesty, north, I would have... It's a difficult choice for north. You know, I think passing is best by north. Actually, because we shouldn't have made 5 clubs. What's known as a phantom sacrifice, Jill. A phantom sacrifice is when you bid 5 clubs and it's not making, and 4 spades wasn't making either. There was a good bit of 4 spades by East. Remember, level of the fit from East. You know, with a singleton, I would be bidding 4 spades there as well. Vulnerable. Sorry, not vulnerable, they were as well. Yeah, East-West, not vulnerable. So that's a good bit of 4 spades. Put the pressure on us, the South, didn't it? Really interesting hand. Yeah, the play was straightforward. But that was a really interesting hand. But yeah, bidding to the level of the fit there, knowing you had 10 spades, was good, non-vulnerable with a singleton club, was fine by East. And that put a lot of pressure on us as North-South. And again, we were very lucky to make 5 clubs there. Shauna is familiar with the phantom sacrifice, she says. Yes, I'm afraid they do come up, Shauna. Right. It looks like a weak no trump opening, isn't it? 13 points. So that's some really interesting. There's 2 really interesting hands so far. A lot to learn from as well. And that's obviously the main reason we have these sessions, is so the students can learn from real life situations. So it's 1 no trump there. That's a transfer, showing 5 spades. And remember to transfer, 0 plus points to transfer. So we must always bid 2 spades. They're bidding 3 diamonds. Ooh, that's a bit fruity, isn't it? Just out of the blue. Do we do anything now as South? 13 points. But yes, the main object by far of these BBO live tournaments is for the students to learn from real life situations, and also how an expert would think about the hands, the play of them, the bidding decisions, etc. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We definitely don't want to bid now. We might think about bidding if we had 3 spades. We think about it because North isn't promising any points at all. They might have 0. Ooh, but they want to bid 3 spades. Okay. Hopefully they've got 6 of them. But do we bid again to game or not? Or should we pass? I must say it's good to have you all back live. Thank you for your patience last week. I hope you enjoyed your pre-recorded lesson on 4441. Yeah, it's in the replay library for those who missed it. But I was away on holiday with the children last week. And so you've got a pre-recorded lesson from, when is it? The 25th of March on 4441, if you missed it. It's a definite pass here, yeah. Yeah, partner is just competing. They don't have game points. It was a good job they led the ace, by the way. Otherwise, our singleton king would have won. Remember, it's one of the few times you can lead an ace without the king when your partner's bid the suit. Yeah. Let's just check on the bidding, shall we? Remind ourselves that East overcalled 3 diamonds. Oh, good, Ellie. I'm glad that the 4441 refresher came useful for you. Right, so what are my thoughts here? Really just thinking about the bidding, remembering that East bid 3 diamonds. They'll have 6 of them. And just deciding whether to draw trumps. Always the main question, isn't it? I've made my decision. We'll come on to that in a second. They're going to switch to another diamond. Interesting. Well, we've got a heart loser for sure, haven't we? I say for sure. Tempting to discard a heart, but that's going to give us 2 losers. It's most likely that East has the ace of hearts here, isn't it? They've got to have some points for their bid. So actually discarding a heart isn't going to help us. Yeah, the Queen of Diamonds will definitely be with East. So actually it's not going to help us here to discard a heart because East will win with the Queen of Diamonds and switch to play the Ace of Hearts. So we'll lose 2 tricks, which would be bad. So we're going to rough that. And I'm sure you're in agreement with me, are you, that we're going to draw trumps? There's 5 of them out there. Interesting, yes. Queen of Hearts switch. Do we play the king or do we play a little one? Are we going to make this contract, by the way? Probably. Well, they might be fooling us. East could well have ace queen or something similar. So we should play the king. Either way, we're going to lose 2 tricks if West has got the ace of hearts. So there's no harm playing the king here. Now that's a bit mean. Which trump do we use here? Quite good defense, that. Well, East could well have run out of hearts. In fact, they probably have. We have to put in the 8 or the 9, yeah. Can't waste the jack. Good, well done. 8 or 9 here. Should we try the 9? Ooh, that was lucky. Well done for playing the 9 of spades though. If you'd have put in the 5 of spades there, probably would have been over-trumped by East. Never send the boy to do the man's job, is the British expression. Although you'd probably have to say the girl these days. Or the transgender. Right, hang on, we need to follow suit with a heart. But I think we're on the way home now, aren't we? Spade to the king. Yeah, very important that we roughed high. And now, just be a bit careful here. Yes, they can't be voiding clubs, so we can play a club to the king. Jack of spades draws the last trump. Very good. Now club to the ace. We just play out the winners now, don't we? Queen of clubs. And they are all winners. So well done. That's a good result for us. Well played, team. We've just made 140. There we go. So well done. Oh, let's just have a look at it. 3 spades. Another good score for us, yep. We bid to a good contract. Notice how East was quite brave bidding 3 diamonds there. Weren't they? But as they were vulnerable. But they got a 7-card suit. Quite a good 7-card suit. And they've got an ace. I think I'd have bid 3 diamonds there. Rather than just let us play in 2 spades. 3 diamonds on careful play. Makes quite easily, yeah. They do make 3 diamonds. Diamond to the ace would be the way to play that combination. And back to the queen. So 1 diamond, 2 clubs and a spade. They might make more if the defense muck up. So yes, 3 spades there. The key takeaway there from 3 spades was drawing the trumps and then crucially trumping high, not being sloppy with the 9 of spades. If you'd have trumped with the 5 of spades, East would have over-trumped with the 6. Yeah, so that was careful play, or roughing high with the 9 of spades. Well done for doing that. Okay, well, we're getting on nicely. Hand 4 now, coming up to the halfway point. Yeah, gosh. 1 no trump. What do we do here, if anything? Yeah. It's borderline. We are in the protected position. What's known as a protected position, where known as the cheat seat as well, where the bidding is about to die and you can bid on lesser values. So I'm a little bit tempted to bid 2 diamonds here. It's good shape. 5, 4, 3, 1. It's a rubbish suit and we're vulnerable. I think the risk is too high, don't you? Slightly better suit than I would, but it's a rubbish suit. And if partner puts down a small doubleton, we're in the you-know-what. But you can be, but a note here, this is called the protected position after 2 passes. You can be weaker. Just like if it went 1 heart, pass, pass, protected position by 4th player. Google it for more information. The protected position at bridge or the cheat seat. Yeah, I'd like another on or 2 shot. It's just too risky. But I can see, you know, we're protecting North could have 12 or 13 points here. Our partner. Actually, they could have as many as 14. But also East-West are vulnerable. So if they go down in 1 no trump, we'll probably get a good score. Especially if we can get them 2 down. So we're definitely passing. Yeah, it was worthy of thought. And already we're pleased that we passed there. Which one do we play here, do you think? King, queen, or low one? Quite interesting. What have they led the 10 from? Well, if we were playing an honor card, remember the king would be wrong. Yes, 3rd player plays the cheapest of touching honors, the queen. I'm in 2 minds here. Depends what partner's led from. They could be leading from like 10, 9, 8, a sequence. Ita's saying leads are not great with bot. They could be leading from ace 10, 9 as well. I'm in 2 minds whether to overtake that 10 with the queen. Remember, not the king. 3rd player plays cheapest of touching honors. 1 or 2 of you were a bit naughty playing the king there. It's all a question of what they've led from. If they're leading from ace 10, 9, they could be leading from ace 10, 9x, by the way, an internal sequence, or 10, 9, 8x. Either way, I think we should overtake with the queen here. Yes, well done. Good decision. And which one do we return, by the way? Which card do we return now? Well, it's the no. You return the original 4th highest. Okay, not the king. No, that wouldn't. No. So most of you got this one right. 3 of hearts here. It was a good decision that we didn't let that 10 of hearts run, wasn't it? 7, yeah. Ooh, good, good, good. Yeah, okay. What do we switch to now, do you think? Clearly not a spade. A club or a diamond, do you think? It's a good start. I'm very glad we put on the Queen of Hearts. Otherwise, their Jack of Hearts would have won the trick, by the way. So it's essential to win that first heart. It had a little downside if you just think about what partner was leading from for a minute, which is a very good thing to do in bridge, thinking. Clear to play a club, actually. Yeah, with the weakness on table. We're doing rather well. What card do we play now, do you think? It's our first discard. What should our first discard be? So that's 6 tricks, 7, 8. If we get this 2 down, 200 will be a very good score, I believe. 200 is always like the holy grail of scores, isn't it? -2, vulnerable, 200. What about the 9? Yes. I think the 9 here. But they don't play... Robots don't really play discards, do they? I believe. Eater's the expert here. To the ace. Yeah, can't do any harm playing one back, I don't think. Can it? I think he's fooling around, West. He must have the Queen of Diamonds. Do you think we should just play the Ace of Spades and take it 2 down? I don't think it's going to run away. I wasn't quite watching. Have they discarded many spades? I think we just play our ace. Yeah, see if we might get a signal from partner. He's unblocking the spades. Oh, our partner probably should have taken the ace of clubs, shouldn't they? Should we just have a little look? We got it 2 off. I think 200 should be a good score there. Yeah, I think partner, honestly, at that stage, having cashed the heart, should have cashed the club. I would have done. I would have cashed the king of clubs. We take it 1 more down. As it was, there's not much we could do. At the end, I couldn't do it anymore. But yeah, I think having won the king of clubs, North, the robot, takes their winning heart, then cashes the ace of clubs, and then plays a diamond. Jill H is asking, would I ever play your ace at the first chance? Rarely, Jill, no. Playing out random aces in the middle of a beginning or middle of a hand is rarely the right thing to do. We can't double for penalty, really, Patricia B. No, not with 13 points. It's just too little. 2 diamonds would have worked poorly, wouldn't it, by the way? Although partner probably bids 2 hearts. Which actually works very well. We can make 4 hearts on the north-south cards, look. Just lose 2 spades and a diamond. Yeah, we actually make 4 hearts, but very hard to get into it. I'm happy with 1 no trump -2, but they should definitely have taken their ace of clubs there and then switch to the diamond. So bad defense to the robot, but 200 is not worth. Right, 1 no trump. What do we bid with this one? Yeah, we didn't know they had that many points, Patricia B. They might only have had 7 points. No guarantee that partner had 11 points there before dummy went down. Yeah, so just don't forget to use Stamen. Well done. They alert things for us. 2 spades. What's our rebid here with 13? Some interesting hands today. What are we? We're into the second half now, aren't we? Went very quickly, those first 4 boards. By the way, and if we are going too quickly, because I do have to go at a reasonable pace here to get through the 8 boards, and some of you have different experience levels, do watch this one in replay tomorrow or the next day. Give your brain time to recover, and play it through at your own pace using the pause button as you go. And clearly we bid 3 no trumps to show 13 plus. Yep, 2 no trump would be 11 or 12. Goody good. Well, counting certain tricks. How many have we got, do you think? Certain ones. Always a good thing to do. Never play too quickly at trick one. You know. Yeah, we got 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 diamonds, 3 in clubs, and the ace of spades. But do we win with the queen or the 2? The clubs look good for 4, don't they, Shawnee? Yeah. Should we play the queen or the 2? So, yeah, the queen to unblock generally. Okay, so we don't get the diamonds blocked. Now, what card should we play from? Slightly weird because we're upside down, aren't we? But dummy is south. Which card should we play from dummy now? Spade, heart, club, or clearly not a diamond. Well, where do we want to be playing the spades from? Clearly, extra tricks can only come from spades. We might make one from hearts if we're lucky, but hearts are very dangerous. But we do need to go to the queen of clubs to play the spades, yeah? We're going to finesse. Remember, finesse is towards the high cards. It would have been wrong to have played a spade from dummy. And which one should we play now? 3, 4, 9, or jack? Very interesting hands this morning so far. I'll fish out a couple for you to play through yourself as well on replay, by the way. Available from the library. Sorry, from the, well, the classroom page where you get the replay from and the worksheet. No worksheet today. I think we should play the jack here. Or the 9. We want to try and get a cover, don't we? Returning partner suit, a good thing to do. And let's press on with the spade, shall we? That was a bonus, yeah. Notice how they didn't cover with the queen. They probably should have done. Cover an honour with an honour. Now we play the ace of spades. We're looking quite good now. Spades were 3-3. Have we noted that? So hopefully now we get an entry back to this hand. Ace of clubs. Only problem is we are going to end up over there. So we're not going to be able to play a heart to the king. That's the only danger. But it's too risky now to play a heart to the king, is it not? Let's just have a look at the bidding. No one did any bidding, really. There's no idea at the point. The problem is, everyone, we're going to end up in Declarer's hand, having to play a heart away from the king. So 9 of spades is the winner, but the danger of playing a heart to the king, it loses to the ace, and then we lose the queen and the jack. I think, Ita, I think we should just take our 10 tricks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, don't you? Problem is, if we play a heart to the king, it loses to the ace, then we'll probably lose to the queen and jack as well, and only make 9 tricks. Yes. Yeah, I know, Elliot. Yeah, no, I know those are winners. So we cash out now. 6, 7. We've got 10 tricks. So I think it's 2. We've played this hand reasonably well. I think we should cash out for 10 tricks. If the ace of hearts is with West, though, then we would make 11. Or we could run the 10 of hearts. That's not going to help us. Again, we probably lose 3 tricks. I think we should just take our 10 tricks, don't you? I think we're doing quite well in this tournament, Shauna, as well. You know, we're actually doing quite well. We're on 70%. I'm honestly of the opinion that... See, how many points has he shown up with? Not many. I can't really do it on the points, no. Yeah, I think we should just cash out. I'm just trying to think of any scenarios where we can run the 10 of hearts, but that's not going to help because we lose to the jack or queen, probably, and then they take their ace. They still take 3 tricks. We only make 9. I think we're going to go for 10. We played quite well. See how we do. Let's just make sure we get these in the right order. Don't want to make a mistake, fall at the final hurdle. Yeah, the ace was with West. We would have made 1 more trick. Let's see how we do. I think we were ahead of the game there. Only time will tell. We must press on, actually. Time is limited. We took quite a long time on that hand. We'll come back to us. 58. Yeah. They do say, though, in 3 no trumps, you know, in no trumps, you should take finesses if they're there. So perhaps we should have just played a heart to the king. Yeah. Okay, next time. Let's press on with this one. Ooh, nice hand. 20 points. Ooh, do we open 1 diamond or do we open 2 no trumps? Yeah, 58% wasn't a great score. But problem is, if we'd have taken a heart finesse and it lost, we'd probably got about 30%. Are you 1 diamond here or are you 2 no trump? I think we should open 1 diamond, actually. Yeah. Yeah, there's a marginal game on, isn't there? How do you get to dummy? So we're in 1 diamond. If we'd have opened 2 no trumps, partner would have transferred 3 hearts, by the way. Gone 2 no trump, 3 heart transfer, 3 spades. They'd have been 3 no trump. Which, yeah, not a great contract, 3 no trumps, actually. So let's hope that we don't make it. Well, they don't make 3 no trumps. It doesn't look as though 3 no trumps should make on a club lead. Right, so what are we in? 1 diamond. Let's try and do the best we can. Okay. What do we do next, do you think? Which card should we play next from our own hand? Obviously, we can hardly get to dummy. Well, I don't see any reason not to draw trumps here. We could play the king, jack of spades. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, no, I don't mind playing the king of spades. Are they going to get a rough in? Yeah, let's try the king of spades. Okay. You talked me into it. Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. Now what do we do? We've just won the jack of spades. Do we draw trumps or something else? Yeah, I agree, Lizzie H. We definitely draw trumps. Otherwise, they're going to start roughing our winners. But which one do we play? Ace or king or 3? What's the best way to play trumps here? Elliot, does us no good roughing in our own hand, by the way. Yeah, it wouldn't have helped us to overtake with the queen. Yeah, roughing in our own hand won't help us. It might have got over roughed anyway. But we start with a 3 towards the jack. Yes, good suit combination there. Ooh, that's a bonus. What should we do now? We're in dummy. What do you think we should do next? Now that we're in dummy. Come and join us on Monday for Play at Trick 1 with the intermediates, 9:30. Be a good lesson for nearly all the students can come to that one. Play at Trick 1, 9:30 on Monday morning. In a week's time, we're doing Responders Rebid. I think we should play the Queen of Spades. Yes, it's a winner. And throw the losing club. Yeah. Now, this is interesting. The opponents have run out of spades. So the 9 of spades is a winner. Should we play that? Or should we draw the trumps now? I know, it's quite a tricky decision. Because either of them are going to trump it, aren't they? And then we might have to over-trump. I don't think it's really going to help us playing the 9 of spades, throwing a heart. Yeah. Is a heart going to help us? It's not a bad thought. Could play a heart. The trumps can wait. No huge rush to play trumps. I quite like the idea of playing a heart. Actually, take the finesse whilst we can. Now, this is interesting. Should we play the king, the queen, or the 10? Interesting. You're watching in replay. How are you getting on this morning? Well, could be the afternoon or this evening for you. I think actually, given that we've got no more entries to dummy, we should take the deep finesse here, Anthony, Cynthia, Val, and others. I like that play of the 10 of hearts. I like it a lot. I like it a very lot. Well done. That was a great play. All those who suggested putting the 10 of hearts there. Because we had no more entries to dummy to finesse again. So let's rough this one. We're getting on rather well, by the way, even though I say it myself. We'll play the king of diamonds now. They've still got the queen of diamonds left as well, so we can play the king of hearts. Queen of hearts. This is going so swimmingly well. And the 8 of hearts. Gosh, the 13th heart was a winner as well. So we're going to make fairly luck. Well, luck. No, I think we were very skillful there between us to make 10 tricks. Question is, are they going to make 3 no trumps? It is bravo. We did extremely well to make 10 tricks in diamonds, everyone, but they're going to lead. If South opens 2 no trumps, I honestly think I'd have bid 1 spade though, but with the north hand over 1 diamond with 5 card major and 4 points, I would have just bid 1 spade. But we've done well. We've got 67%. We can't argue with that. That's a good score. But some would have opened 2 no trumps on the south hand, you know, with good stoppers in spades and clubs, despite the 5-4-2-2. And then, of course, you don't miss game. I think you probably just squeeze home in 3 no trumps. You might do, depending on the defense. Right, we better get on with this 7th hand. 15 points, it's a heart. 2 hearts, my partner. Anything more for us? That's interesting. Do we bid again with our 15? Yes, no, or maybe. God, do you feel time's gone really quickly? Hang on, I've just got a bit blurred. Speak to the hand. It's a little trick Bashir taught me. Lizzie doesn't. Really quickly for me, but it's been full on this morning. Lots of tricky decisions. Pleased to say that we've got most of them right. I think if I had my life again, I would have played a heart to the king in that 3 no trumps. No, we shouldn't bid again. 1, 2, that will do. I don't love that rhyme, Pauline, because often we would bid again if we had, but you'd really need 17, 18, 15, 16 balance, definite pass, by the way. Yeah, and we can't do losing trick count, balanced. Ooh. They've doubled for takeout. That was a very good bid by West, by the way. Not letting us want to play in 2 hearts. Doubling for takeout. Trying to get us pushed up, which is what they've achieved. North's bid 3 hearts. But still, that's not a game invitation. That's just competing. Wouldn't particularly want to be in game, no. Not particularly want to be in game, no, particularly with that hand. Right. Although it's a lovely 10-card fit, isn't it? Notice that North was right, only to bid 2 hearts. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 losing tricks. Yeah. They're clear to compete with 3 hearts there. 4 hearts is not a bad game. Pretty much depends on who's got the ace of spades. I wouldn't really want to be in 4 hearts. It's a 50-50 game. If the ace of spades is with East, we're going to make 4 hearts. If West has the ace of spades, we're going to be 1 down. I don't want to be in 50-50 games at duplicate pairs. This hand's going to be quite easy to play, because we're just going to draw trumps. Like that. So trumps are drawn. Now we should play a diamond. And can anything really go wrong here? Another diamond. No point playing the ace, by the way. They take their club winner. And they switch to a spade, to the ace. And they're all winners now, aren't they? Unfortunately for us, 4 hearts is actually making on this hand. And we claim with just trumps left. Yeah. I don't really like it if improvers or beginners or intermediates claim, by the way. I mean, clearly I'm going to make the last 3, but you can get into a bit of a mess with opponents. So my advice is you generally always play the cards out to the bitter end. Yeah. Here, though, clearly I've only got trumps left. Slightly unfortunate. It's not going to be a great result. That might be below par, that one, because some will be in 4 hearts there. I wouldn't want to be in it, by the way, because it was 50-50. We only made 4 hearts because the ace of spades was with East. There you go. Yeah, slightly below par. But we're tracking quite nicely. Yes. To be honest, I'm not going to say well done for those who bid 4 hearts there. I'm not. I can't bring myself to do it because it was 50-50. If you'd have gone 1 down, that would be a terrible result. You'd have got about 20%. I can't bring myself to say it. But I wouldn't want to be in 4 hearts there. And notice on the bidding how West did well to come in with a little takeout double there. Can we just note that? They weren't strong enough to double first time round with only 11. Vulnerable. But when the bidding had died, 2 hearts pass. They're in what we call the cheat seat again. This is called protective bidding. It's a lesson we do with the intermediates sometimes on a Monday at 9:30. You can Google it if you'd like. Protective bidding or the cheat seat. The lesson might still be available in the library. But West did well to come in with a double. Yeah, takeout double, of course, pushing us to 3 hearts. Yeah, might have been that we'd been 1 down. Let's turn our attention to our final hand. Oh my goodness. The bidding's already started. Look, 1 spade past 4 spades. What do we do, if anything, here? 16 points. Remember, 4 spades. Look, it's a weak bid, 3 to 9 points. Yeah, they're playing preemptive raises. Any strong hand, East would use the Jacoby 2-no trump bid, by the way, which we teach again on Mondays. 100% clear to double. Yes, we can't do anything else. Partner spinning 5 hearts. I don't fancy bidding 6. Partner could may not have very much. And we pass. So, well, a fun hand to finish on. Crikey. Ooh, they're doubling us. I would redouble, but I don't really want to, no. No. I think if we make 5 hearts double, it's going to be a good score, and it might jeopardize our score a bit for redoubling. Shauna wants me to redouble. It's not going to jeopardize our score that much, is it? Well, it might do if we go 2 down. Who wants me to redouble? No. If we make 5 hearts double, we're getting a top. So there's little downside. But redouble would be this one. No, we're not going to redouble. But it would have been quite fun. But I'm not totally sure we're going to make 5 hearts anyway. Right, come on. No, we're not going to make. Look at that. My goodness. This is not good, everyone. Our 60% score could be in danger here. What do you think? We've got 3 diamonds to lose and the ace of hearts. Right. Should we just check on the bidding? Robot should have probably left that as penalty, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. Yeah. Rather than bidding 5 hearts. I'm not guaranteeing 4 hearts. Now, let's just have a look at the bidding. West has got all the points. Well, what do we do, everyone? Should we play what we'd love to do is get to our own hand and play the king of spades and discard a losing diamond. Yeah, it's not our fault. We did nothing wrong on this hand, which is good. We had a textbook takeout double of 4 spades. But what do we do, everyone? What do you fancy doing here? You could play ace of clubs and ruff. We might get over ruffed. I'd quite like to get rid of a losing diamond, to be honest with you. Tricky hand to play, by the way, to finish on. 4 spades might be making. We don't want to make a mess of this. We could play ace of clubs and a ruff, but then we might get over ruffed. I think we need to play a heart to the queen, yeah. Now we can play the king of spades, look. And a diamond goes away. We've just got rid of a diamond loser. That's good news, isn't it? That's really good news. So now I think we should do something with the clubs. Yeah, I'm worried though, because I don't want to get over roughed in clubs. We haven't really got time to set up the diamonds. We could set up the diamonds, actually. We're always going to lose a couple of diamonds. Should we set up the diamonds instead? Tricky. It really is. Ooh, I'm gone blurred again. So, no, but it's very tricky. We need to have a little think about this. 10:29 UK time. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of work to do with the diamonds. We've got to lose 2. Or we play ace of clubs and another. I'm feeling the pressure on my shoulders, Sean. Yeah. Yeah, because at the table I could have a minute or 2 or 3 to think about it. So I'm going to think about it for a little bit. Or we can play another heart. He's double. Maybe they've got all the hearts. I like the idea of playing diamonds. Let's just do that. Ten of hearts. So that was nasty, yes. As I suspected, hearts were 4-1. But now I think we have to play the ace of clubs. Well, I don't know. Jack of diamonds, is he going to play another heart? What's he going to do? I think we need to do something with the clubs here. Well, do we? Oh, look. The queen has come down. Singleton queen. The plot thickens. I can see 9 trick. We've got to make 11. How on earth are we going to make 11? So we know that West has got the ace and the 9 of hearts left. Okay. Should we play the Jack of diamonds? What's going to happen there? I think we can play the Jack of diamonds. Queen of spades. Okay. We need to rough that here, don't we? Club can go away. Thanks, Ellie. Glad you enjoyed this lesson so much. Let's have a little think. Now we play a diamond. Now we play the Jack of clubs. Now we play a club. Roughing. We're only going to be 1 down here. I think we've done remarkably well, team. Yeah, we made it en passant at the end. We made our trump trick en passant. Patricia says you have. Well, it was great fun that. 10:32. Should we see if we made it over 60%? Oh, my goodness. 98% for 1 off in 5 hearts. Well done, team. You played that hand extremely well. Yeah, I think the clue for me, of course, was that West had doubled there. Yes, they must have had the winning trumps. Finished on 98%. That was amazing. I wasn't expecting that, actually. 4 spades. Well, 4 spades makes, you see, look. Lots of learning in there, Patricia. I think that was our most instructive session of 8 boards, actually, that we've had, probably. And I'll fish out 2 of those for you to replay yourself, especially board number 1, that difficult 4 spades. Yes, well, we're back with our tourneys in 2 months' time. So the first tournament's, well, it's April Fool's Day today as well, so there's nothing foolish about our play. Well done, Cynthia, Ita, Patricia. Thank you, Val. It was good fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. I thought they were very instructive hands. Really fun hands today. Off to Bedfordshire now. I think that means she's going to bed. Shauna, it's like 3 in the morning for her. Well, I just think, I don't think we've ever had such an interesting set of hands, Franny.
I thought the last hand was virtually impossible to fix up.
Yeah, no, we had to be on top of our game to only go 1 down. But actually, even 2 down would have been too bad because 4 spades makes easily. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they make 4 spades easily, East West.
But 98.4%. I mean, good heavens.
Yeah, we managed to make our 6 of hearts en passant at the end.
Yes.
So it was really exciting, wasn't it?
It was good, most enjoyable.
And look how many plus scores we got. They always say playing duplicate, you should try and get plus scores. We got 7 out of 8.
It's pretty amazing.
And only one result below 50%. You know, when there was that board 7, you can actually make 4 hearts. But as I said, it's not a contract I want to be in, because a duplicate pairs, Franny, you probably know this, but you don't bid to borderline games.
You don't put. Yeah, that's what you always say. Don't push.
You don't push.
Borderline games.
You try and get a plus score. You know, Pam, we are working on Easter Monday. Well, I'm working on Easter Monday.
Pam needs to know. She needs to. She needs to have a basket of Easter eggs ready for you, Jack.
Well, we're doing play at trick 1 with intermediates, Pam and others. That's very much a lesson you could all come along to. You're quite instructive.
So you will be.
Yes, definitely teaching Easter Monday. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't tend to do a great deal on Easter Monday. It's really just another day for me. I'm doing a bit of family things on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So there we go, Franny. So what I'm going to do is get 2 of those hands, so the students replay themselves at their own pace. I
think that's very good.
So that's about it. Well, I ought to get ready. I think I don't know what I need, but I think I need a coffee after that.
At least. So you're back for
yes. Oh, yes. Well, I'm back for those who want a review at 11 o'clock. We're doing a beginners/improvers review at 11 o'clock this morning. I didn't mention that, actually. Things like week 2s, week 3s, bit of doubling.
Okay.
All those type of things. Rule of 20. So do join us at 11 o'clock in half an hour's time for the improver/beginner. Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone have a very pleasant day, and we'll all catch up again shortly.
Thanks, Freddie. Nice to have you back with us.
Yeah, lovely to be here. Nice little messages from everyone. So off we go. How do I remember? Do I remember how to do this? Yes.
Yes, you'll log us out. I'll see you in 23 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Jack Slam.